You know what I see with these two cards? I keep hearing the song Remy Shan, Burning Bridges. It's an album he made called The Way I Feel. It was released in 2004, but the name of the artist is called Remy Shan. It's a male artist. So a lot of you could be in your masculine energy, meaning taking accountability, taking action, taking leadership on your creative endeavors. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have an intuitive message. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Like, share, and subscribe. So, this gives me, all right, the lyrics to the song Burning Bridges. Another time, another space. Mark my words, I won't fake another day of sadness. My heart won't let me something. Go in the back, y'all. Oh. It's something about the song is he's talking about moving forward, the tables turn, that's for sure. If you listen to it, like, try so hard to understand, but I keep on burning bridges. You're done. Business or personal, you're done. And you don't care how nobody feel about it, and you're not going to pretend to level with how people's frequency or people's frequency just don't match with yours. Because if you look at her, this is my Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Look how abundant she is. Look at that golden rabbit. You know, that's the rabbit that lays all the fertility down. And then it's like you colored your life. Your life is colored and not so gray tones or black and white tones. It's not mundane. It's not like you revamped, reshaped your whole life, or your whole or just went into a different creative endeavor, because this is very colorful. Music, art, that's creative energy. This is creative energy. This is feminine energy, but I hear the artist is like a masculine energy. I say masculine because the artist is a male figure, and he's taking accountability for how he feels, and he's moving on with his life. Shuffle. But I like that song. I used to listen to that song. Damn. I used to listen to that song a lot. I used to listen to the album a lot. Hold on, I'm gonna put the phone down because I have to shuffle.
Not back.
Alright. I feel like you're guided by your ancestors to move in a different direction. Like everything brand new. Now I hear all gold everything. It's like where the direction you moved into, if you notice that card, that rabbit is gold. The butterfly in this card is gold. Golden color. Transformation, like a real phoenix rising. And birds represent communication. That could be significant. One is red, one is green. So the red could represent your root chakra. Your green is your heart chakra. She has some blue in there. It's very colorful, even though the background is neutral, like a brown. The next one you got is female solar and masculine solar, lunar. Okay, that's a balance. That's a balance of energy. You see that? She looks like Solange. Don't she look like Beyonce's sister? I don't know. But now you got some purple in here, some intuition. So it looks like all your chakras are aligning, because a lot of these cards, the cards that's coming out, does represent female and masculine energy. But then you got a bunch of pretty colors. Sorry, I'm like shaking the camera a little bit. And then she got this gold sun, like illumination. That's a positive card, you know. How do I want to say this?
Hey, tomorrow, same time.
Okay, I want him to get out my video. See, tomorrow, same time. You're gonna keep that same energy, right? But that's a balance. That's yin yang energy. But I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about a balance of your female masculine energy, like how you saw it. You had the vision. You saw it through. I also feel like this is shadow, like this is sun and moon energy. You know, this is a female taking the masculine role, you know, and this is like the shadow side, the darker side, you know. So things you could have kept or may have played down, things that you're extraordinarily talented about, you reach the end of that. Like you're facing the issues, you face the issue as to why you were doing that in the first place, and that's no more. See the gold and the gold and the gold. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone back down now. I won't be long. I'm just out and about, and I just got an intuitive message. Very fresh energy. I will say that. The energy is fresh. The energy is, cycles are completed. It feels like things have been cycled out or recycled out or just cease and desisted. That's what I keep hearing. Cease and desist. So if someone try to come back or anything tries to come back around to you or try to make a 180 to you, cease and desist, return to sender type of thing. I see the card, like the change of address, the mail card, how that looks. Return to sender, or if somebody's mail is coming to your house, say you move into a different space or move out of a different space, but the previous tenant or person still has mail coming there. They, you know, they haven't updated their address, and you have to write return to sender or cease and desist or something. Or even when you receive too much junk mail. I'm trying to watch my 3-year-old and do this at the same time. Even if you receive too much junk mail and you want them to stop, or if you receive, remember when we used to receive a bunch of calls from telemarketers, you didn't understand how they was getting your number. You know, that was the wave back then. They would just figure out, they would just pop up with your cell phone number. Like, how did you even know this was my number? Like, I could see people stopped using landline phones for that reason, because it was easier to get to that, get to a person like that. The telemarketers, hold on. Like I was saying, people cease and desist to using landline phone numbers. Like, it's very rare that somebody would have a landline phone in their house unless they have a fax number or they work from home and they need it as a business line or something, but very seldom. And they would switch to cell phones thinking they would beat the odds with the telemarketers, and it's like, yep, you lied. So that could be somebody's energy. That could be significant. Somebody's energy could be like, you're never getting rid of me. I'm going to always find new and creative ways to pop up on you. Which is interesting. What else? I just feel like you're more in a business savvy attitude, or just taking a professional approach with how you're going to interact with people. So no personal relationships, maybe no dating at this time, or if it's dating, it's business casual. It's nothing too serious, but it's serious in a way where it's professional, where you want to link up with somebody and do business with them and make a few extra coins, like create a project, a little minor project, and y'all make money, and then when the project's over, y'all contract is over, y'all are over. Renaissance. Superior mother. Get him out of here if I'm recording. Anyway, so the next 2 cards I got was Renaissance. You see how they're coupled up, like I was just explaining, and then you got Superior Mother. Superior Mother kind of like is kind of like this card right here. Like they play well together. Okay, you could just be wanting to focus on your family. You could just be wanting, if you don't have kids, you could just be you could just want to do business. You could have been through so much drama that you just want to do business with, these could be like karmic energy. Like these can even be a female in their masculine shadow side or their masculine side, the way you could have been attacked aggressively. I feel that now. And you could just want to, you try to do business with someone. This speaks to people who have like a home-based business, and you try to partner up with people. I like to market and network and things, what comes along with that. And it could have been a disaster. So you could want to just, honey, I'll just do business with you. Or this could be, a person, if you don't have kids, you could just narrow your business partner to your significant other or your life partner and kill two birds with one stone. Or for those who are parents, you could just want to focus on your family and watch them grow up. I feel like you're structuring your life to be able to better, like I don't feel like the lessons changed with how you're raising your family, but what I do feel like is the way you revamped your life, it is more conducive with how you choose to raise your family. With the morals, it is conducive with the morals, ethics, and beliefs with raising your family. Sorry about the cards going everywhere. It's on my seat. And that's what I get when I see these two cards together. So now you got this card that's blue, that's communication. It's the only card that don't have no color, but it's cold. It's like silver, icy shadow. So it gives me shadow side energy. These could have been incubus energies around you and your business, trying to stop fun or stop creativity. But your life is colorful. Like everything that points to you is painted in vibrant colors. Okay. One more, and I'm leaving. And I gotta go. And look, this is on the bottom of the deck. You're heavily influenced by showing up for people. You're heavily influenced. The people are heavily inspired by you, or you're going to be. I just picked the cards up, and this was on the bottom. Let me see what's on the top. Yeah, you found your Solace. Even here, his birds, is blue and green, again with the communication. You're gonna be. I feel like you're gonna come up with a master. You're a mastermind, is what I think you are. For those who resonate with this, like you're a mastermind, and you do it all from your phone, or you do it all from home, or you do it all from your sacred space. Whatever is private and intimate. That's just like hermit mode. Like not in a negative way. Hermit mode is like seeking wisdom, going inward. And mastermind, like that Virgo energy, like you're very like a mentalist, very strategic. Take your time, build it right, and look what you came up with. Like for example, you can't really see the snakes in the grass when the grass is all wild like this. Likewise, you strategically and intellectually built something higher up to prevent natural disasters from natural disaster magnets. Now you can hear the messenger. God sends messengers, or he could send birds as messengers for you. Now you can hear his call because it's more sound up here. I'm thinking of Muir Woods. You can live around Muir Woods, California, Muir Beach. But because I think of that because the trees are so tall that if you're on the ground, you can't see the top. It looks like fog. But if you start to climb up those trails when you go to Muir Park, Muir Woods, once you get to the top, you can't see the ground anymore. The ground looks like fog. But you're so high up, meaning like tranquil. This gives me tranquil. This gives me peaceful vibes. This is very sound, very quiet. You're able to hear your intuitive messages where you might have been blocked before or just a little bit distracted. Yeah, I feel like you went or set up a space or was guided to go to a different space, because this gives me like Suna vibes, where the people ran between to make Umrah. You got to run between the two mountains. One of the mountains is called Safa, and you run between those mountains. As history what the Sahabas did in their day. And again, with the gold, a lot of gold. And the sun is real bright and prominent here. The sun card is a yes card. It's positive forward movement. It's exposure of people of what they did, whatever they do. The sun exposes what people try to hide in the shadows. Okay? But you could not have said anything. You could have just quietly went away. You know, some people will make a big scene and want to speak their mind because their intelligence may have been insulted or they feel betrayed or something, but no, you just grounded yourself. This is a lot of grounded energy. This is 1, 2, 3 earth cards right here. Okay. And now I hear a Beyonce song called Run the World. It's a certain part in the song where she's talking about, I can have my baby and get right back to work or something, or I work my 9 to 5, better cut my check. I do not have rights to anybody's song, but I'm chopping it up a little bit. But she's talking about, we are so powerful, we're so strong that we can give birth to our babies and then get back to work and still run the business. So you're giving me multitask vibes, and still remaining spiritually connected, to be more creative, to you're keeping up with all your tasks, and you're making it look very easy, very easy. Like if you look at her face, she's looking at whatever was done in the shadows. It's like she's just not saying nothing. She's just looking at them. Like her face says 1,000 words. But again, what they go, that sun right there, and then you got that deep purple. That's deeper intuition. Like her intuition is sharp. But did she flex? No. Meanwhile, this could be someone partnering up, and she could be like, she could notice that, why are they friends? But whatever, you could be friends all you want to. I don't want to stand in your way, because you got all this going for you. Because patience is such a virtue, and I just feel like you took the initiative and created everything in bolder colors. So if it was like real earthly tones before, real modest, real shy, is how I like to say it. Because if you know anything about religion, the women should be modest and shy, but you just painted in bolder colors to stand out, to make sure that's your way of flexing and letting people know, I stand out from the rest. Okay? So whatever they tried to copy from you or thought they could do better than you, do you better than you, it's a dud, because when you quiet, they don't know what you're doing. So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.